a couple of dummies to wire these to. Very simple rigging. Okay, so if you go up into the creation tab here, and while we're still in helpers, we're going to select a dummy. We're going to go to a top view. We're going to come out to our point helper here, and we're going to draw from this cross section here our dummy, about so big, and we'll use our align tool to align it so that it's exactly where it needs to be on the dummy. We'll go X, Y and Z and go OK. And now we're just going to drag it back over, and we're just going to eyeball it. And that's fine. Now we're going to shift drag that dummy over to the other side as a copy. I'm going to just eyeball that again, and that looks fine. And so what we have is that array there, where we have our point helper in the center, and then we've got our two dummies on either side. And what we want to do is select our right eyelid, and we want to come into our motion tab, slide to the top, and in the rotation constraint we're going to add a controller, and we're going to add orientation constraint and go OK. And down the bottom here we're going to keep initial offset, and we're going to add orientation target, and we're going to click this dummy. Now we're going to go add a orientation target again, just deselect that. Now you'll see what happens as I rotate that object. It rotates the eyelid. And just before we go any further, we're going to link this dummy to the main controller, and we're going to link this dummy to the main controller, and that way they will stay with the main controller as we go. And you'll notice that the eyelids stay exactly where they're supposed to until we rotate this object. So we've got our other eyelid here. We'll do the same process. Highlight rotation, open the controller, assign orientation constraint, click OK, slide down, add orientation, keep initial offset, add orientation target, and click this dummy. So now we have